What's going on, YouTube? Back with another video. BMX Trash Talk here. Thank you for tuning in. Well, today I want to talk about my new 1986 Titan Pro, and this one is the TE-1000. It sounds like something from a 80s action movie. Well, this one came to me, it was all original when I got it. I did change some stuff on it. I did sell my Daryl Young that I had. It was an 84. So I went ahead and sold that one. And I kept the parts and I put the parts on this one. This one had a original cashier bank seat that was broke. It had a brand new looking seat post. So that was not going to work with me because I like Survivor stuff. Plus the chrome was way too shiny for the condition that this chrome is in right here. And I did change the wheels out too. It came with some Araya 7X aluminum wheels. The back wheel had a lot of dents in it. The front wheel was good, but I got some Peregrine racing wheels on it now. You know, I know some of you guys are used to seeing the 48s Peregrine wheels, the Super Pros, but Peregrine did make some for the race guys, and the hubs were sealed too. And these wheels spin for days. And the chrome is good on it. Has a little peppering going on. And for those of you that are just now tuning in into my channel, my video, peppering means there's a little chrome that's peeling. The forks remind me of 10-inch forks. These are legit pro forks. I'm digging the original decals. The tires are ching sing, so those are repop. Actually, the only repop thing on this bike will be the tires and the 2010 Oakley grips. Other than that, everything else, and the stem cap, but other than that, everything else is 80s. And I love the original plate too. This one came with the bike. So we have the 2010 Oakley grips, the early 80s Tech 2 lever. That cable is original. And this is what it looks like with the decal that's head on. It did come with the pads. These are the original pads. And I did add a red stem. What's good about this stem being faded is that the crank is faded. And this is how this crank came to me, so it was a good combination. So this crank reminds me of Sagino, but it's an Ultra Dyno 3-piece crank. I put my KKT pedals on. Tough neck C-clamp, laser light C-post, shotgun 2 seat, Diacomp MX-1000 brake caliber. And I know some of you guys are gonna zoom in on this video. Yes, the chain is not all the way on there. So I caught you guys before you could say something. I'm just kidding. But other than that, I'm glad to have this bike in my collection. Well, to what my collection is. My collection is not as big as a lot of you guys' collection is. But what makes this bike unique are these bars that are on the back of it. I didn't know much about this bike until a couple of years ago. And this company stationed out in San Antonio, Texas, and then they moved, I think, somewhere up north. So they didn't stay here to continue to build. So some bikes early on were built here in, well, I'm not in San Antonio, I'm in Houston, but here in Texas, and then the other ones were built somewhere up north. And I want to say where they were built at up north, but I don't want to give you guys the false information. So if anybody knows where Titan had built up north, can you put it in the comments so you can let everybody know? So we'll go ahead and pan around. Oh, and when I got this bike, I was looking at it, and for the longest time, I thought bike companies only made loop tails in the 80s. Well, late 70s, early 80s. But this one's 86. And for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, this is a loop tail when the frame makes this little loop right here. Some of them have where it comes to a sharp point, like right here. And those are called stick tails. I'd like to educate some new viewers, guys. So if some of you guys know what I'm talking about, just be patient. We all had to start from somewhere. But this bike has original chrome, original decals, in very good condition. And I tried to get this bike out in some sunlight, but I just woke up from a nap. So I'm glad to get it while I have some type of light. I wanted to get this video out soon, but we got a little rust spot right here. And when I mentioned peppering, that's what peppering looks like, guys. For those of you that don't know, when chrome looks like that. It's okay when it looks like that, because we like survivor bikes over here. And what also came with this was a whole gear setup. So we got some original Haro gloves. We got a face mask, a Titan bag, Titan pants, and the pants also have padding on them too, and a Titan jersey. And when I open up this bag when I first got it, it smells like the 80s, guys. I'm playing. It smells like it came from a thrift store. And this is what I like right here, is the hat. Or the helmet. Helmet's in good condition. You can see the battle wounds on this thing. It's missing paint. Got some chips on it. Some scratches. You can see on the little visor right there. It does have padding on the inside. And I was told that Haro was the only company that was making gloves back then. So I was glad to get a set of these, and these are original. These have little padding on the fingers. And I didn't ride back in the day, guys, but I can imagine how hot you guys were that was racing these bikes. Like, this has padding, this has padding, and the pants have padding. The shirt don't have no padding on it, but man, I can imagine you guys were just pouring with sweat on that hot dirt track. But if it wasn't for you guys, this stuff wouldn't, well, I wouldn't have this stuff right here today. So, but this is just a little video to show you guys what I'm working with. 1986 Titan Pro. If you like what I'm doing, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, ring that notification bell. That way you catch my videos when they come out. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.